Good morning, everybody. This is JMB from JMB and Panda Farms. Today, I wanted to take a look today at Farm Sim 25. More specifically, I wanted to look at the starting farm, the small shed that you have to build, and do a cost comparison of buying the small mill, which I'll show you guys that in the video, or going to the warehouse, which I will show you guys that in the video, and what that cost comparison actually is. I'm going to load up the game, I'm going to get a little bit started, and then I will bring you guys back and we'll start talking about costs and things of that nature. Now we're in the starting screen for the actual game itself. What you can pick, new farmer mode, start from scratch, farm manager. I'm going to do this in new farmer mode. I'm going to start with $100,000, no loans, and an easy economy. I'm going to turn off the starting tutorial. I did not do that before I started this clip, but we're not going to go through the tutorial before the video actually starts. All of the numbers that I have been able to put together have been based on new farmer mode and an easy economy, just so you guys know. So now we are in FS25. We are in Riverbend Springs. There's Walter. This is the starting farm. I'll move around relatively slowly so you guys can take a look. This is a starting farm that you get on new farmer mode. This comes with 4 fields. We'll get into all that later in a different video. There's a couple of different crops on it. I think there's a grand total of 3 if I remember correctly. One field you've got to plow, lime, fertilize, and plant. We'll get into that in a different video. We are going to run over here now and look at the small shed, which you can build on the starting farm in Riverbend Springs. This starting farm is actually really nice. It comes with a few other things that we'll talk about later. But this small shed you have to build if you want it on the actual map itself. What you are required to get are 1,000 liters of wood beams, 1,000 liters of planks long, and 1,000 liters of planks. Now, you can, and we'll go in here to the map real quick and we'll take a look and I'll show you. You can go over to, and I gotta try to find it real quick, and I don't, yeah, that's it right there. Found it first try, that's good. We'll hit visit, we'll go run over here, we'll say hi. This is the warehouse inside of town. This warehouse, you can buy all the materials you need to build on any of the build projects in FS25. So, let's go in here, we'll take a look. We'll figure out real quick how much each of that's going to cost. So, first thing we're going to do is look at planks. That's the first thing that pops up. You're $56,016 for 1,000 liters of wood planks. All right? So I'm going to write that down real quick. We will get that figured out, what all of this is going to cost. That 1,000 liters is just the first part of it. We got to go and find planks long next. Planks long, 83.81 per 1,000 liters. Prefab walls, you don't need that for the small shed. Wood beams, $12,580. That is a grand total of $26,577 to buy the materials and build the small shed, the first stage of the small shed, not the small shed entirely, the first stage of the small shed. $26,577. Now, we're going to go back to the farm real quick. We're going to take a look at something else. that I wanted to show you guys because I think it's pretty freaking neat. We're going to run over here. We're going to visit Walter, and then we're going to run off from Walter because I don't want to talk to Walter right now. Now, we're going to run over here to somewhere on the other side of this barn real fast, and I'm going to show you some factories. Some productions that FS25 has that we did not have in FS22. We did not have in FS19. I've been playing Farm Sim since the end of 19. I played all of 22, and now that 25 is out, that's what Panda and I are playing now. So we'll go in here, we'll hit P, we'll go into the construction menu, and it'll take a second to open up. Go into the construction menu, go to factories, go all the way down here to the bottom. Now, there are miniature factories, small factories. You can purchase for $36,000 a small sawmill. We'll place that down somewhere that's going to be out of the way. There we go, right there. Let's see. Now, it's a small sawmill. It is actually pretty nice. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get a small sawmill. So, that small sawmill is actually very well put together. I've been looking at this thing going, holy crap, I can't believe how nice this looks. Wood-Mizer LT15. I went and looked at pictures of the LT15. It's almost an exact replica of the LT15. I was incredibly impressed. Now, you've got the first piece. We spent $36,000 on this production. All right? $36,000 on the production itself. So, if you actually do a little bit of math, we are less than $10,000 upside down on trying to get productions done for the first stage of the small shed. The other thing you've got to get, wrong button. The other thing you've got to go over here and get is actually it's right here. Go down here to, I had to think for a second. Go down here real quick, go to forestry down towards the bottom, and get a chainsaw. Once you get the chainsaw, which is $1,000, you're only $37,000 into everything. And once that's not what I'm looking for. There it is. Nope, that's not it. I will find it later. And $37,000. You can cut down all the trees on this property that you own for free. Now, you can go into console commands, activate super strength, and start cutting down everything. So, let's look at one more thing. Let's just say, for instance, you wanted to go in and you wanted to start looking at, well, what's the price comparison? Let's go down here to all the prices. Now, this is all done per 1,000. So that way you guys understand this. That if you were going to go and sell planks, the best price you're ever going to get is $4,289 per 1,000 liters. Planks long, I just started this map. It doesn't have a actual graph yet, but the best you're going to get is was it 69.73? Yeah, 69.73. Also, wood beams, come down here, you'll get 10,371. You're going to own the mill forever. You can keep cutting down trees. You can go ahead and sell off stuff as things move forward, so that you can actually get your money back. Now, here's the interesting thing. You would only make $12,326. You would make half of what it would cost. Well, actually less than half of what it would cost. You spent $36,000 on the small sawmill. You would spend almost $27,000 on the first stage. And you're going to need wood for the second stage and the third stage as well. So in all actuality, it would cost you less to buy the actual sawmill and start running it and collecting all of the wood for free. Does it take longer? Yes, it does. It's 24 cycles per month. You do have a monthly cost of $50 to actually run the mill. That's the production cost. But you're still far and away money ahead. Now, there is one other thing that I wish that Giants would have done that I have not seen yet, which is a small cement factory. I know it's out there. There's a few third-party sites that have it. I would not download anything from a third-party site. You are risking way too much by doing so. Something tells me there will be a few modders that will eventually put out a small concrete plant. It will take time. FS25 is just over a week old. Guys, I hope this helps. I really do. If you like the content, please throw a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, I will see you guys next time.